and blessing my keys, and we will do a little video. So today I'm in the house doing the laundry. So the rain passed us yesterday, which is a blessing. Like, I love the term they say that the Trinidadians say that. Okay, so yes, let me get under the trees. Maybe that's actually a little better. But yeah, so there's a saying that they have in Trinidad, and it says, God must be a Trini. And they talk about that because Trinis tend to not get the brunt of like the hurricanes that eventually will pass through all of the Americas, right? So yeah, I like that term. I think it's cool. And you know what? I know sometimes my earrings click against the speaker, so I want to make sure I'm not doing that. So let me just take these off. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes, laundry day. I did my laundry. Actually, I'm doing my laundry right now. I cleaned my room. You know, I think it's important to wherever you stay, Airbnb, especially Airbnbs, that you know, keep the place clean. Like wash the sheets. Although the guests, I mean, the host told me she'll do that, but I offered, you know, clean the room, straighten up. This is a place that you're going to be in for however long, so you want to love it and respect it. So I love that. So my video today, it's funny because I woke up this morning thinking about how you can't let anybody dictate when you traveling as a traveler, your travel journey, your travel excursions, your travel life. Because most of the people that are telling you what you need to do, you should be going here, you should be seeing that, you shouldn't go there, you should do this. They probably don't even have a passport, or even if they do, because if they did, they would know better not to judge your travel. I think that people do that because I think travel vloggers, and I'm a travel vlogger because I vlog while traveling, because I put out my video, take this video camera out on my phone, and I tell you where I'm at and what I'm doing. And more importantly, it's a spiritual journey for me, so I take you along my own spiritual journey. But I feel I don't have depression. I feel sorry for the women that feel like they can only stay in a place 3 days, visit a country one time, because that's what people want to see. People want to see moving fast, going places, doing lots of things. That ain't this channel. If you think it's this channel, then you probably might want to go to another one. There was I'm gonna call it a troll, because that's leaving these messages under all of my videos like, oh, you travel same places and you probably ain't been there, so you probably don't know about it. Let me say this to you, especially when you're doing like today, if it's your own internal research, you gotta always remember that. I always laugh when people say that they've been to a country, but they only docked in the bay, in a sense, you know what I'm saying, pulled up to it. And I don't mean the amount of time. It's like there's the slow food or the slow cooking movement. There's also something called, you know, kind of slow travel, where you actually take time to spend in a country. You know, you think about it, I've been in Trinidad, like I said, it's my fifth time in over 12 years. So it's a 12-year span of 5 times. And I always say to myself, my God, every time I meet somebody, they go, have you been to Togo? Have you been to Toko? Have you been to here? Have you been? Be like, okay, break it down. There's the west, there's the east, there's the northeast, there's the south, there's the north. Like, there's so much to see. You couldn't see it all. Dominican Republic, so much to see. There's no way. And you want to. Sometimes you're interested. Um, some of the most like best places is the places that's wherever you are in that country, 3 hours away. Like when we were in Samana or even Santo Domingo, like we had to drive some hours, and we still didn't get to La Romana. I still didn't get to San Pedro de Macorís. I want to still visit those places. Never let somebody who is not spending their money tell you how to travel. I don't care if it's your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, it doesn't even matter. If they are not spending the money, then it's your travel. First, you gotta understand too, with me, y'all, people are they're gonna be upset. I'm speaking about black supporting black businesses. I'm speaking about black unity. So you're going to get some pushback under the guise of whatever else. It makes people very upset when we say we love ourselves or we love each other. And so, not to say there's not black folks that don't. That's the whole point of my videos, is to show you that we can stick together. We have to, and I have to start. Whether that's reciprocated or not doesn't even matter. You're not being nice to people so they can be nice to you. You're doing the right thing according to the way that you came up. But yeah, no one could judge, and most people like that's me leaving comments on your video are sitting from the comfort of their own homes, and they may never go anywhere, let alone to one country 2, 3, 4 times. They may go nowhere. It's your journey, and everybody's not like this. Some people, they don't believe that they travel for spiritual reasons, but other people do. Some people feel it. You got to go with what you know, what you feel. Like I was thinking too. Like I was saying, I was just telling my host, I was like, I never traveled during rainy season, but I'm so glad that I did because that's an experience in itself. Like most people don't travel during rainy season. First of all, a lot of people don't have the time. Like it's such an off time. Most people are back at work, back at school. Life in their prospective country, it has begun. But I gotta tell y'all, it's something about. I'm gonna show you this beauty while I'm talking to y'all, because sometimes I just look at it and go, oh my God, look at this, y'all. Look at out there. Oh my God. It's something about traveling during rainy season because it's so introspective. It's so introspective. It's rainy. Like we had with the storm pass through, and it was a lot of heavy rain, and they were telling people to stay closer to home because it's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. Remember that old commercial they used to say that? And it really isn't. So you have to kind of like move around her. And I don't have a problem with it. I had the most beautiful day yesterday, y'all. I went to my brethren. We went to his side of Dago Martin, and he made me some breadfruit. Oh my God, with a coconut. You get the brown coconut, and you shred the coconut into, you put the breadfruit, which is like a starchy provision, chop it up and peel it, and then you put it in the soup. You put the coconut milk. Oh my God, Trini food. Like I stopped there. Like, it's the most amazing, wonderful thing. What's so funny about even negative comments? When you hear, like right now, I just looked at where I am, and I'm gonna show you some more. I just looked at where I am and what I'm surrounded by. It is the most calming experience in the world. I think that this is where, Creator has brought us as far as, especially people, Africans. I think the Caribbean is so much the feel, I believe, and it is the most amazing, beautiful thing for me. I just like stopped everything, like everything just stopped, like the trees, the wind blowing, the palms, the being here. Thank you, Queen, for that donation. I love you. I love you. Thank you, Shala. I appreciate you. See, that's there you go. Beautiful donation. But when you, for a moment, you realize, no, you don't want to address folks that are probably, who are they? We don't even know. The names is probably not true, and they ain't been nowhere, and they're judging your thing. They want you to stop because I'm saying things that are so amazing, and I love it. So I just want to say that. I just want to say, like, I don't know, like I had to stop for a second and realize I'm in freaking paradise. And how I decide to live in paradise is my business. We are so blessed to travel anywhere at any time. And when you get to travel a country and see it, like somebody could ask me, what is your opinion about Trinidad? And I could say, well, I've been to Arima, I've been to Tunapuna, I've been to Chaguanas, I've been to Maraval, I've been to St. James, Port of Spain, I've been to Dago Martin. Like I could actually talk from a perspective that other people that might have been here 3 days and hung out on Western Main Road can't. Although that's okay too. I'm an older woman, so I feel like the traveling fast is probably, I stay in places for months, I stay in places for weeks, I really stay in places for days. And it's just the different perspectives. And I love it. And the beauty of it too is, this is a very important part, and I want you to know something that I realize about traveling. When you stay in a place long enough, you meet people. And guess what I'm going to tell you? Those people become your friends. So whenever you want to travel to that country, or a lot of times they have contacts with other people that are in other countries that you could be with, stay with, come back and see. You want to really travel. You know why I got to travel to Trinidad for 5 times in a row? Not, it wasn't in a row, I'm sorry. It's over 12 years. Thank you. I'm sorry. I know where to stay now. I need to stay in right here. This is where it likes me. Yeah, I didn't just meet friends. I met family. And when you meet family, the thing is, you get to go, you have a country you can go to anytime you want. And also, too, thanks to goodness that I kept my place in the States. So therefore, I have a place for my same friends to come to. It's a beautiful exchange. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was raining. What I like about Martin is like it's raw. It's a raw house. So the doors are open. We had the doors open. The rain coming down. Oh my God, we picked some mint We had some mint and we picked it. Also eyebright, the actual plant of the eyebright. He picked some, so I have some to take home. Somebody's always giving you food. My friend always gives me bananas or watermelon or mangoes or soursop. What else did I get? Like I said, I brought the breadfruit home, so I'm gonna have it for lunch in about next hour or so. It's the bomb. But it's definitely my journey, the way I do it. Like I said, it's raining, so you got to move a certain way, but I love it. Don't try to, if you ever decide to travel and share, that's all it is. You don't have to live up to somebody else. You don't have to do what other people do. When people are particularly mean in comments, it usually means that they're mad at more than what they think they're seeing because it's there definitely is a fear of black pride and a fear of black love and a fear even of black individuality. And I feel like I'm sharing my perspective, and I love it. But like I said, it's this place calms all of that down. It is a beautiful journey. I let no one dictate mine, and you should let no one dictate yours. You're paying your own money, and you have to do it your way, and it's not nobody else's. And I think that a lot of times too, you got to understand. I know some of us we don't want to ever think this, but sometimes people are just straight jealous. Like people are because they think that they can't do it or they don't do it or they even think that they would do it differently. But a lot of them don't even know. You don't know till you get to a place how you would do it. And so if you love a place and you want to come again and again, come. That you're still traveling and you're still sharing your journey and you're learning so much. If we could learn about a country in one day or even one week, that would be the miracle upon miracle. It's too much to see. It's so much to see. Like that's why every time I come here, or I didn't even think I was coming here this fifth time, but I did. It's always a different experience. I mean, I'm in an Airbnb in a house, sharing with family, so different. I think too that it's a following of spirit too. For me, like I said, I don't even talk about me. So it's a following of spirit, and I'm going to let y'all see because I just want y'all to see all the beauty while I talk. It's a following of spirit. And this is a very important part. I always follow spirit. And where your spirit leads you may not be it's not the understanding for everybody else. They're not going to understand why you're there or what you're doing or how you're doing it. Another thing, when people say sometimes they live vicariously through you, that could be good, that could be not so good because in a sense they're not you. So you're going to do your way a different way, and so therefore they might do it differently. You never know who and where you would go. You've seen 1,000 people go 1,000 places. It's the touristy places. I probably won't ever do video too much in the touristy places. I'll show you, but it don't make my heart sing. I don't tailor my travel to make the people that watch me happy. I want you to watch me being happy with the way that I travel. That's it. Or not watch me. It's okay too. I don't even mind. Like I realized a long time ago, I think especially in this Trinidad is it's an amazing place. It's an amazing place. I love me some Trinidad. And I was it's like how did Sophia, not Sophia, I forget, said Sophia. She said, I know there is a God. I know there is a God. I know there is a God. And he's a Trinity, right? Because this is freaking magnificent for me right now. This is heaven on earth. There's a tranquility, a peacefulness that as you stay in a place for a little longer, you start feeling the vibe. And the vibe is just irie. It's nature is just is. And so when you're in nature, you become just is as well. Do you feel me, y'all? It's something that comes over you. Like I said, that rain, I loved it. I love it. I know my brethren was like, so you want to come out or stay in, so storm watch. I said, I want to go out. Let's go chill out. To make food, to watch the rain, to pick herbs for your teas, to learn about, oh my God, learn about all these herbs. Another thing I realized for me is as I'm on this journey, I'm learning more about the journey and the journey called me. And what I'm realizing is it's a lot of camera stuff I'm not going to put on. I'm not going to take out my camera and show. My stuff is a little bit different. It's a little more private. I learned a lot. I tell everybody. Yesterday I told my group gets some other things too, but I said, you know what? My friend is really like a political analyst, and what I'm learning about politics. What I'm learning about the relations of Trinidad and the stuff that's going on in the system and under never got into school. And it's the Trinities, they talk. And like I said, they're very intelligent people. And I got so many different perspectives that, you never know after you're done. I mean, when do you ever get done with traveling? But you never know what you're going to do with all your stuff. It's all in there. You writing certain downs and you doing things. I want to create a couple of booklets and things of that nature. So the serenity, the quietness, even the rain. Although today, no rain, no rain, beautiful day. Uh, all of that makes you, it's just different. And you'd be a fool trying to spend your money trying to make other people happy that ain't gonna go nowhere and just want to watch you spend all your money and do what they want you to do. I'm so glad I don't do that. I'm too old for that. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving every day. My days are filled. So tomorrow's a holiday. It's Republic Day here in Trinidad. So it's gonna probably be some pan being played. So tonight I'm gonna go and listen to some pan music or pan. And I'm gonna take you. I'm definitely want y'all to see. I want you to see the artistry. I want you to see the talent of the people. Like it's beautiful. I'm here for the people, and it's just that simple. And I'm so glad to know that. So I don't need to do anything for anybody, and I don't even need to be mad about saying it. I don't need to be mad at the person who says otherwise. It's okay. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you who to sock it to. So I'm socking it to me, the divine, the most high. It's beautiful. So I'm having a good time. It's very, very wonderful. And people get to like me and my host, we talk to each other, and she asked me questions about what I eat and how I eat, and asked about my smoothies, and then she told me about different parts. Like it's so much in Trinidad like I haven't seen. I haven't been to Carnival. If anybody could go to a country one time and tell me in that one time, especially if they stayed a week or even a weekend, and you saw everything, or you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You don't even. It's a place like Sapelo Island. Like I've been once, but I have a friend that's been going. The friend I met on Sapelo Island that's been going there for 15 years, and he's just being invited in a lot of ways into the community by the elders. People don't they got to trust you to even talk to you, and I think that's especially in a town like Sapelo where their culture, their language, their way of life actually is being compromised and in some ways destroyed, but it's up to them to save it, and they're doing it. That changed my whole life about how I interact with black people. And I want to say I'm going to different spots. It changed my life in the best way because it showed me that respect and that honor and that everybody don't do the things because we new style, that's what we do. That's not how everybody operates. And it made me think about myself and like, how do I operate? How do I want to operate? It's, let's look at some more nature because every time I look, I feel like I need y'all to be looking. Like I want y'all to see this. Do y'all see how calm I am? Naturally irie, feeling good. It don't matter. It don't matter. Wherever those people are that have those comments, they ain't here. They ain't doing what I'm doing. So I'm so glad. I don't have no travel vlogger pressure. I'm here to tell my story the way I tell it. And that's all I could give. It's like, it's not even a big deal. Like I'm just loving life, y'all. It's beautiful. It's funny. Listen to that spirit and don't let anything else override you. Because sometimes, we see ourselves, be like, oh my God, I don't know, like me, I was like, I booked a ticket, but oh my God, like I've been here before. Same silliness that this commenter said, and whoever co-signed, that was silly, really. But and I know I'm here and I understand why I'm here, and I don't even fully understand because it's going to be so much more that's going to be revealed, but I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm in love with life, in love with the journey, in love with the unknown. I'm in love with that stuff. So let's see who's on today. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Elena. Hey, Blue Seven. Hey, Yapa. Hey, Egypsy. Good morning, Queen. Lex, Latoya, my beautiful sister, Yaman. Please, you making me drool with that food, right? Hey, Yapa. Truly beautiful scenery. Yes. Hey, JC Greens Queen. Tina says, yes, Lisa, you are so intelligent as well as beautiful. Thank you, love, for all you do. Thank you, Tina. Hey, Renetta. Hey, Latanda. Hey, Lisa. Everyone who traveled does it differently. It's all good. What is understood doesn't need to be explained. Some will never understand, and that's okay. I say, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. The rain is purifying It was, and then see that's the thing too. Like I want you to know, and I guess this is something I explained, but you may get it, you may not, and it's okay because Latanda is a world traveler, so she kind of you put those words perfectly. You know, somebody wrote me and said, "Oh, la, 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 I hope it stops raining. Like, you know, I hope the rain stops soon for you." How do I say this? I like the rain. I don't have a problem with the rain at all. I don't feel like it's raining, so my vacation is not a vacation or my trip is ruined. You see? I don't even know what that's like. I don't look at the rain as a deterrent. And if you do, that's good. That, like I said, if you do, you're going to be one of those people that do not travel during rainy season to a country. That's fine. It's not like that for me. First of all, life goes on. Like it was a storm, and even people in the house was like, "You going out?" I was like, "I'm just going to the other side of town." I trust that the brother can drive. It was raining hard. It wasn't a storm yet, but it was a storm watch. I love the rain. Like I love the rain, and I love the rain in Trinidad. Like I've never had this experience. It's something it does to you. It's like if I want to see this every day, this is how I reconcile even the rain amount in North Carolina. This is what rain. Okay, yeah, you need the rain, and you can't run from it. You know, like we try, like it's like, oh, me too. Like I want to be in a warm place in the cold, and look at my hand, in a cold place in the warm, and when it's well, or really basically when it's cold where I am, I want to be somewhere else. And we can keep running, but at some point we might meet the rain, and the rain is so valuable to us, and I love it. I didn't stop a thing. It was like I was in a trance. Something about the rain and the rainy season with the green and around you and the food. And then, of course, my brother was cooking the food from scratch. So it wasn't like we went out to eat. We were eating it, and we were reasoning and talking. There was a time when we had deep conversations and we didn't have to put it on film. That everything that we learned, we didn't have to put it on film. That we had even oral traditions where we passed things down so it didn't need to go out. And I feel like that Trinidad does that for me. I'm going to say South Below Island, Georgia, the last place I was, it humbled me. Also, every place got a vibe. Even a country, you can't even within a country, each region of the country has a vibe. Even sometimes the dialect is different, the language is different, the culture is different. And you have that in Trinidad because you have a lot of different cultures here. And they have some, like other places, sometimes certain people live certain places. Sometimes the Indians live more on this side, and the Syrians over here, and there's Toko, which is far out, and it's fishermen and ocean life, and it's all different, and it's all a different vibe, and you just got to find your vibe. You ever go on vacation with somebody and you thought you went to a place and you loved it, and you thought you'd bring your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend, and you were just so sure because you loved it that, oh my God, they're gonna love it too. And then they come and be like, oh, they hated it, and you be like, what was to hate? It's okay, it's a vibe. So even the rain, like it's not like, oh, I wish the rain would stop. I kind of like the days it rains. It doesn't stop anything. And my flow mostly is in the day. I'm home, I'm doing videos. I got work to do, but I'm still in Trinidad. I can sit on the balcony, I can sit out here. And then in the evening, when my friend comes up, then we explore the area. Or like I said, we reason. We've been talking a lot. Don't underestimate how good it feels to have intellectual, intelligent conversation with somebody in the country that you're living in or you're visiting. It is, and you get what you need. Like I think I've been starved for that intellectual, international conversation, looking at things from a global perspective. It doesn't just open your mind to what's going on in a particular country. It opens your mind to a different way of thinking. So in every way of your life, when you come back home, you're going to be forever changed because you're seeing things from a bigger perspective. I would even say a more holistic perspective, and it's different. I'm different. Like this is, like I said, I stayed away from politics and never really got into it. Didn't watch the news, nothing. And now, when you hear it from the people, it's fascinating. You know, what I'm learning is fascinating. What I am posting pictures of on, and I'll put it on my Instagram as well, it's Negra, Rosa Negra Travels. And I think it's Rosa underscore Negra Travels. But I'm putting food because y'all know I'm feeling the food here. The food is amazing. Like I'm a heat up this coconut and breadfruit lunch. Like it's, and what am I gonna have later? And the roti, oh my God, the roti, like what? I'm, it's, it's what it is. And I don't even know what it is from day to day, and I don't care. I don't care to know. Isn't that something? When you don't even care to know, you just know you're in the right place at the right time. Don't let nobody break your spirit. Don't let nobody turn you off. Stay calm, stay peaceful, stay within, stay centered. It's not that hard to do here, is to be that. So even conversations or comments, it don't really throw you off the same way because you know where you living and how you living. Who knows how those folks are living? God bless them. You know, send love to their hearts and, you know, hopefully they'll find their way because you're finding yours. So I'm very, very thankful, very happy, very joyful, and very serene. Like I'm butterflies. I'm watching right now. Let me see if I can catch this. Let me see. Can you see the butterfly? It's out there. Yes. So yes, so yeah, so I am, and Belinda, thank you. Said I hope you're having fun. Yes, I am having fun. That's the other thing, you know. I read that I was like, well, what does fun look like for each person? When you travel, each place dictates what that's going to be. And like I said, I feel like the DR looked like it was more outwardly fun, but I'm having fun. It's just a different vibe. You know, I'm hanging out with a 60-year-old. I'm 52, so there's fun in that being with somebody, you know, being friends with somebody that is kind of a little older. So because you both are coming from a place of wisdom, it's another vibe, and I really love that vibe. You see the world in a different way, and when you at a certain age, and it's nice to have somebody a little older than you, so they feel your vibe, and you feel it's y'all. It's like I am not high, I'm not smoking anything. I just came back. I'm upstairs. I'm downstairs from the room that I stay in. Know what I'm saying? And I just had a smoothie, and I'm washing, like I said, my clothes on the dryer. Washer dryer in the house, always a nice feature. I ain't thinking about nobody or nothing. And the blessing part is yesterday made 1 week. I get 2 more weeks of this. What? To a place I wasn't gonna come? So if you're thinking about traveling, don't let nobody tell you not to go. If you want to go a place more than once, don't let nobody tell you why you don't travel to different places. Don't live for other people. You will regret it. That's why I'm doing my confidence, self-esteem intensive. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I know a lot of us don't have the confidence to even say no to others, don't have the confidence to say yes to what makes us feel good. We want to make other people happy. And I think that a lot of times YouTubers and vloggers, they want to make you happy. They want you to keep watching. They want the views. I want you to see reality from my perspective. That's why you tuned in. If you want to see it from your perspective, then you look at your own life. But don't let nobody, but I know what that is. When I see that kind of trolling, I know that I'm speaking, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. So yeah, I'm sweating, which is very nice because why are we here if we don't want to sweat? So it's a lot of sweating going on, the purifying of your skin, the purifying of your soul. When you're in this much nature, like I said, and I'm in the bush when I've showed you that video before, and you know, wherever else I go, it's just, there's an ease to me, a quietness, you know, a joy, a happiness. It's beautiful stuff, y'all, very beautiful. So yes, 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 yes. The rain is purifying. Yes, it is. Thank you. Looks fat, it's beautiful. Good morning, Queen and family. Hey, Blackberry, always. Audrey, what Guan? Everything's good, sister. Hey, Pink, hello. Queen says the rain is a blessing, home or on vacation, and people don't always understand the blessings we're given. Personally, I love the rain. It's cleansing, revitalizing, beautiful, speaks to me and heals us. Absolutely. I love the rain. And thank you, Queen Lex. Audrey says, I love the rain. Yes. Good morning, Abby. I love the rain too. Yes. Good morning, Beverly. Beautiful scenery. Thank you. Happy to be nappy. I actually usually travel during the rainy season. Go ahead, beats my here to death, laugh out loud, but I still love the rain, so it's worth it. Yes, you see me covering my head up here. I actually usually travel during the rainy season. Oh yes, the Queen Lex. Okay. Hey, good speech. Your truth. You look very relaxed. Thank you, Belinda and Beverly. I am very relaxed. So very relaxed, very just thankful. Like I'm grateful, y'all. I'm grateful, and I like traveling this way. I like I said, my channel is very much a spiritual channel. It's a self healing, so that's for me, for my own self. So my travel just it's right in line with what I'm already doing, you know. So I'm black and I'm proud, and I'm going to speak on that always. It's a beautiful place, a beautiful time in my life. I'm very humbled. Maturity level went up the roof in 1 week. I don't know what's happening to me in a way, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like who this person is in Trinidad this time. Different person than the last time. It was 9 years ago. The 4 times I came before was within the 2.5 year time period. So you gotta understand, I was a lot of places, but I was seeing somebody and it was fun and I was excited and girl, please. That's all I can say. Girl, please. Okay, do you and do you very, very well, and enjoy your wonderful life and every breath you take. I feel and take my confident class because I really sit here and say I feel bad for anybody who is living for other people's opinion, other people's likes, other people's positive comments. I can't do that. I can't do that for anybody. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I am, what can I say? This is everything. And like I said, it's beautiful. So I don't know if the rain, I think it's, oh, so this is the rainy, so Caribbean island, at least Trinidad, I'm sure most, 6 months of rain, 6 months of sunshine. So all of us that talk about, I want to be in the Caribbean, do you ever think about that for half the year it's going to be mostly raining or raining off and on, or what's considered, like I just said, a rainy season? How beautiful. So the goddess, the divine already made it so. It already made it so. It said it's gonna rain. What you gonna do? Run from the rain? What you gonna slow down? What do they tell you when you're driving in the rain so you won't have accidents? Everybody slow down. Slow down. I realize I know I'm on that Irie vibe. And I think that it takes about a week. It takes about a week to come down from the Irie vibe. Oh, thank you, Queen, for giving us for that donation. I just saw it, Tamuan. I appreciate you. I love you. It takes a minute to come down from that Irie vibe. I mean, to come down from that hectic vibe. Like, even when I first came here, I realized I was moving too fast again. I was trying to make things be away. And now, 1 week later, I'm Irie. You know what I'm saying? I'm relaxed. I'm tranquila. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a minute. Y'all gotta really be up in a country to really see it. And what a blessing to be able to see it that much with my own money that I spend, you know. I'm blessed. And yeah, just wait. Come around, be out there, and don't live for other people. When you travel, don't, if you want to catch the sights, catch the sights. You want to have great Instagram videos or pictures or videos, do it. But don't let it take away from the moment. Because a lot of times when stuff is happening, when I'm like out here in these travel streets, things are just happening, and I'm like, right now, pulling out any camera, and sometimes I'm talking with youngsters, they always got their camera. I'll be looking at them like, they be like, oh, you don't care, girl, I'm enjoying it right here, right now. Do you understand? Because ultimately, it's for you. The blessings, the lessons, the wisdom, it's for you. It really ain't nobody else. If they getting it, that's great because they feeling it. They tapped in on a level. There's a connection. But it's for you. And I think I've never been this clear. I was telling my friend Claude, I was like, Virgin, I feel focused and I feel like I know who I am, but not just now my physical African black self who I am, but who I am as a warrior in a sense for the good of myself and my people. I feel centered in myself that I didn't feel yet in other places. There is a centering here in Trinidad that is unbelievable. And I didn't, when I was 12 years ago, younger, and I was coming for, I guess, for different reasons. So I knew Trinidad always calmed me. I knew it always felt like home. Like that's number one. Like what is that connection, right? I feel like I'm coming home. And that's why I come so much, I guess, because this is my home. But now that I'm older, I can articulate what that was I was feeling. Very, the word, you'll always hear me say rooted, but not in a negative way. Fertility and growth. I can't even explain it. Some things, there's no words. It's just thank you. Those are the best two words that I could come out with is thank you. And thank you to the divine, thank you to the most high. Thank you to all the experiences, positive or negative, because I learned from all of them. And I just think, give it a try. Find your place. This is what I teach in my courses. That's why the people in my courses, they be like, girl, we get a whole lot. They get everything. Find what resonates with you and find what resonates with you right now. Because with your dream of that place you dreamt about for the last 15 years and you haven't done it, and now you getting ready to buy a ticket to it, but you're not feeling it because you grew so much, maybe that place is not as appealing. There's other places that's going to surprise you. Like I bought a ticket to Morocco, and an Airbnb. Like I'm going to Morocco and I've never been there next year. But also too, I'm also watch what calls you. I was telling my group last night that Grenada is calling me. Never been to Grenada. Couldn't even tell you where it is really on the map. So I'm gonna go look. I'm sure it's close to Trinidad because Trinidad have a lot of people from Grenada. I'm assuming maybe it's not, and St. Vincent. But I'm feeling Grenada is calling me. I don't know why. Nobody. I didn't meet no Grenadians. Actually, I do know people from Grenada. I didn't know they were Grenadian, but my friend told me. But I don't know. It's Spirit. Spirit's calling me. So Grenada is on the list, and I don't know how it's going to happen, how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to go home first. I do know that because that's just what I do. And another thing, too, you got a pocketbook. You got a budget. You know what you got, and you know why you travel the way you do, because a lot of times it's true. We go home, and home is beautiful, but you don't pay as much, or your family looks out for you, or you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you can't travel for other people, because they don't know what's in your pocket. They don't know why you're here and there and what's working for you. Don't let nobody, when people comment on your journey and then can't even see them, I would not be put too much stock into what other people say. But yeah, and plus when people watch you, you already know, they already kind of intrigued. That's why they're kind of watching you, and they go through like many videos because, they're watching you. So yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. Like I said, I'm going to the pond yard later, so you better come. I'll take you with me. And yeah, y'all, I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. The ancestors are speaking to you. Yes, Blackberry always. Belinda says, never have and never will. People are always telling me to stay in one place and be still. And you're like, I can't do it. Belinda says, I will be still in death, but my spirit will still soar. Come on, Queen. Belinda says, I feel you. My husband and never take pictures on vacation because it's our secret joy. Yes. Oh my God, that's my next vacation spot for next year, going to Carnival. Oh, get out of here, Grenada. Girl. And I heard it's beautiful and the food is good because, I'm on a food expedition right now. So it's just calling me. I don't know what it is. That's how I travel. And you know what? You can't even say, like, you learn about your travel or learn about yourself during travel. A lot of it can't really be planned. You could kind of, sort of, but when you get to one place, it's going to dictate where you go next. That's what I'm finding. Like, everybody else could share something different, but, you want my perspective. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I even got the Morocco thing, but I'm gonna tell you that story. So I was ending my relationship, my relationship with my husband and I, we were ending our relationship, but we were still, very cordial. So we were going to the supermarket, and we had seen a friend who is a very respected poet in North Carolina. It was her and her husband, and we were coming out the market, and she had just gotten back from Morocco. And a beautiful woman, beautiful spirit, very spiritual, does women's retreats around the world. When I did a womb circle in North Carolina when I first just came to visit, she actually facilitated. It had this beautiful, I don't know if it was an eagle feather, and she just saged us. Like, her name is Jackie Shelton Green, and she is the poet laureate of North Carolina. Let's just give her who she is. I want to thank her like so much. In this video, I'm shouting you out because you all that. But you ever sit with somebody and they don't know you in a situation, you and the ex or whatever is kind of not together, but you are. And she's sitting there telling me about Morocco, how she was sent there, I think, for work or because of her poet position. And y'all, she talked about Morocco in particular this place called Agadir. And this place in Morocco and and it was it wasn't Marrakesh too. It was this other place, right? Quite far from Marrakesh. And you ever heard somebody talk about something in your mind, you going, I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. That's me. Wow, that's me. It's a reason why she stopped me. It's a reason why we're an hour and a half sitting in the parking lot standing. It's a reason I want that. And I'm looking at this man next to me knowing that it's going in one ear probably and going out the other. And for me, I'm holding on. It was that thing that day that I saw her. I knew that my life was leading in the right direction and my choice to leave was right. I knew. And so it's funny when I got back from my other trip, Sapalo, I was like, you know what? Where do I want to go? And everything came to me. It was Morocco. I used to think it was going to be Marrakesh, but she talked about Agadir. There's Agadir, and there's another place called Isurir, but I don't know how to pronounce it, and I will learn. But she says that it's a place like it's for the eclectic, the arty farty. She says the bohemians, right? It's like that's where I want to be in Morocco. So I'm gonna when I get to Agadir, I'm gonna go and take you can hire a driver that takes you straight to Agadir. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, never been 2 weeks, because you know me, it can't be 2 days. It could have been, but I can't quite make myself spend a certain amount of money and only spend 2 days in the place. It's just me, is it? I don't know. But I always think that the timing that I spent in a place was dictated by the divine anyway. So that's what I'm saying. It's a movement. It's not like Grenada, like where I come from, Grenada. I have to go. I have to go to Grenada. It's just that simple. And the flight to Agadir it wasn't much. It was, did I pay under four, five? Like it was the same going to Caribbean, but it was the timing. I'm going in April, which is a lot. That's a great time to travel, by the way. It's funny, when I first went to DR to learn Spanish, I went from April 1st to the 15th. So that's the same thing I'm doing to North Africa when I go to Morocco. I'm going from April 1st to the 15th. So I'm ready. But I needed Trinidad. Trinidad is like, it's my Africa right now. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm okay. Like I said, like I want to be, it makes you want to be so natural. Like I said, I love my hair, but it kind of gets a lot of attention. And sometimes I want to be kind of behind the scene, just moving through the country and wearing my simpler clothes and being in a simpler vibe. And Trinidad is everything. I love your country, all my Trinidadian subscribers, and I'm so glad to be here. And I'm learning a lot from everybody because everybody here has information for you. Everybody. And it's what you need. I'm so quiet. I talk a lot here. No, when I'm listening, I'm humbled and I'm very quiet because I know that these are ancestors that are leading me and guiding me. There's a lot of people that don't believe in their ancestors, don't believe in ancestors at all, believe when they dead, they gone. I didn't grow up in that tradition. I grew up it was only ancestors and it says they was always with you. So I know that when I travel, it's very ancestral. I know that. I know that you don't too upset about comments or what people think or when you're gonna go outside. They don't know you go outside. You just don't feel when you do. And if you never go outside, that's okay too. Enjoy your life, ladies. Enjoy this wonderful life. It's so individual. When I travel, I realize how much my life is mine and how much it doesn't belong to anybody else. It's more importante that you know this. And who knows where you go, where you re-go, revisit. You never know. But just be open and listen. And rainy season is the bomb. I would definitely, for less expensive tickets, all that, I would travel to many countries during the rainy season. So yes, 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 yes. Wow, good, good. All right, y'all. I'm sorry for all of that, but I know the connection. I got to stay like right here today. That's today. You know, tomorrow might be something different. It's all good. So anyway, I'm gonna go heat up this breadfruit. Yes, breadfruit, but it's a fruit, but it's a starch. So it's not what you might think. It's like the name throws you off, and then you eat it, and ooh, and that coconut. And now I know how to make it, and I know how to make the coconut milk and oh, yeah. Please, okay? Please. Thank you for the donation. Ladies, you can always donate to me if you feel so. You can do Cash App, you can do PayPal, you can do here. And also take the next class. The conference class is everything. Honey, at my age, you ain't letting nobody break your spirit. You know where you are and you know what you're doing. And you know that there are going to be haters, detractors, you know what I'm saying? Imposters, you know, uh, uh, um, and always trying to, or because I'm resurrected. It's going to be really hard to get me down in Trinidad. It's something about this place that will probably call me for the rest of my life. And I will never disrespect the calling again. I will never say why. I will always say yes. Every time it call, I'll be like, time to go to Trinidad, stop everything. I got to give it respect. The ancestors that are here, possibly my own, obviously, or my ancestors sent me. But I'm going to say that every video, I know who I am, and I know where I come from, and I know where I'm going. And even when I don't, I know I'm protected, and I know I'm guided. And so I don't need to hear from, what? Ancestors, creator, the divine, what else I need? And good food, oh, please, y'all, yo. In my best Brooklyn self, yo. You know what I'm saying? So love you ladies. I'll see you in the next video, because I am sweating. It's a sauna, and it's natural, and it's rainy season, and it's not even sunny, but it's some sun, and I'm sweating. You should be here. I'm telling y'all, all that sweating, that stuff is, that sauna, a sauna is spiritual, and I've always took it as that. And so I'm like detoxing. I'm eating well. I'm eating the food that's made from my African self. Yes, honey, my girl, your girl gonna be back to curvaceous in 3 years. 3 years, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm gonna be here for 3 years, but 3 weeks. And I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. So wish you were here, because it's a beautiful place. And I'll see you all in the next video. I'm going to go get my clothes out this dryer, because I don't want them to dry too long. And I love you ladies. Have a beautiful, blessed day. See you in the next video.